Good to see everybody. Randy Fox here. In today's message, I want to talk about something that we don't talk about very often in the workforce. So many times we're focused on outcomes and results. We're trying to figure out how we get something done. We're always looking at the spreadsheets and the physical things that we can see with our eyes or read on a piece of paper, right? The things that we can touch that become very tangible. Well, today we're going to talk about something that is none of that, but it actually fuels all of it. My co-author and I, from our book, You're Missing a Great Game, my good friend Jeff Cross and I had a piece in there that he so eloquently titled The Inner Game. What do we do when things don't go our way? What do we do when we're striving to make a difference? The inner game is that place in our mind of how we approach things. Do we approach people with a positive attitude? When a failure happens, do we look to overcome it? Do we look inside ourselves to see what can we do to make a difference? Or are we looking externally to blame other people? When we don't achieve maybe the results and the goals that we would like to have, do we look at ourselves to say, how can I do better? What's my mental approach? How do I keep on fighting? Or do we look externally and look to blame others, look to find excuses, look to see what something happened out of our control, and that's why we didn't achieve what we wanted? See, the inner game is actually what separates the good from the great. It's the ability to look at ourselves honestly. It's the ability to keep ourselves going in tough times. It's not saying that I'm self-reliant, but it's saying that I am self-responsible, right? It starts with me and it starts in my mind. I must have a strong inner game. So you must have a strong inner game. You must believe that the best is yet to come, because it is, because you're still here. Now, it doesn't mean there are going to be trials, but when they happen, use them to learn. See what you can do to be better. Do not just look at other people and say, well, that's what caused my failure. Or look at all these external circumstances beyond my control. You know what? They're beyond your control. So adjust mentally in your inner game. Really take some time to think about how you talk to yourself in your mind. How you encourage yourself or don't. How you take responsibility for your own actions and results or don't. The inner game is actually what fuels the outer game. It's powerful. Any great professional, look at the game of golf. Just had the US Open recently. That game is all up here. There's tons of people, hundreds and thousands of people with phenomenal skill to hit a golf ball accurately. But when the pressure's on, it's the inner game that makes the difference. Can you make the 3-foot putt when the championship is on the line? Can you have the inner game to come through in the moment that you need to perform your best? Work on your inner game and your outer game will follow.